In association with Official Wrestling comes A Few Good Marks Podcast. FedWatch, as we welcome you to the current event centre with A Few Good Marks. Gentlemen, hello.
Hello.
So this is our first in a brand new series where we take a look at the current goings-on inside the WWE with your host, me, Kieran, and to my right, there's Pete,
Hello.
Croft, hello, Candy, and Willow! Before we get started on what's going on what's the goings-on in the WWE, we must address our WrestleMania predictions.
Yes, we should.
So last night I sat down and relived a lovely evening and listened to our podcast again and tallied up our predictions.
I can't think of a better way to spend an evening than listening to our WrestleMania podcast.
Nor can I.
It was close. It was very close. So, are we ready?
Are you doing this in order of like last first?
Last to first.
Okay.
So in fifth place with 5. This is out of 13, by the way. Out of 13 is Croft.
Oh,
You suck, sir!
it's alright, lads. Well,
suck.
I had a good run.
In fourth place.
You're relegated to... You're not allowed on the next one.
Coca-Cola League.
In fourth place with 6 right predictions out of 13 was Candy.
Yes!
You're not so bad.
That's almost half.
Are we ready? In joint second
Ooh, drum roll.
with 8 is Willow and Pete. So, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, we should probably have said this
It's
before
a
we did
fix.
this.
It's your
It's a
belt and you
fix.
did this.
Cell phone
It's a
as
fix.
usual.
Yeah.
You can go through and
Oh
check
my
it. Ladies, we should probably mention that we do actually have a title belt to award to the winner.
We'll take a picture of it.
So our brand, we'll post it on the page. It's our brand new. It's not really brand new. It's 7 years old. But ladies and gentlemen, your first ever Official Wrestling Association blah, 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 new predictions champion.
I thought you wanted to be a ring announcer.
Shut up! Me. I'm gonna write my name on the belt.
Congratulations.
I am.
You sure earned it.
I got. By the way, just to make you feel a little bit better, you both got 8. I got 9.
Oh.
It
So it
legitimately.
was either joint second
It
or
came
joint
down.
first.
It legitimately came down to like the last 3 matches. It was. Sorry, I'm writing my own name here and I'm not doing my job. But there it is.
To be fair, I've seen your writing.
Let's judge his
Yeah.
handwriting.
Shite.
Shut up. Okay,
Also
so now we can get on with FedWatch. I love it. So we're gonna start off with. Right, we're doing this in Croft's at the moment, and Croft's dog is just has been mithering me since I've got here.
Special guest, Max.
Special guest,
Welcome to the
Max the dog.
Timekeeper.
Right, come on, Max. Let's get you out. Come on. Right, we're gonna take a
cut this.
sabbatical.
We can cut this,
Max-
we won't, because let's be honest, we're
Max
too
the
lazy.
dog is the one replacing Croft because he got all these things.
No, because you won't. Right, come on.
Did
Max
you
is
name him
good.
after
Come
Max
on.
Moon?
He's gonna come back for his
Oh, you've got to move his
second.
bed.
Yeah, what about his bed?
He's got another one here.
Oh.
God, royalty that
Lucky dog.
Treated
had
like
2 beds.
bloody royalty.
Right.
Well,
That'll
we
be
can-
alright, isn't it?
and
He's
now
got
we
his toys and food and whatnot.
Grand.
He just shits all over the gaff, you know.
Oh,
Not to
well,
worry about the...
let's hope not.
So let's continue with FedWatch. So we're going to start with Raw, because at the time of recording this, Extreme Rules happened 2 nights ago. What do we all think, first of all, of Extreme Rules?
Didn't watch it, haven't watched it.
I watched it this morning. Didn't think it was anything special.
I also haven't watched it, but based on the results, it's pretty good. It's alright.
Too bad.
I didn't think it was too bad. It was
Did you all
for
count
a
the
B
characters on?
for a B
Okay.
standard one. It wasn't too bad. It was what it should have been.
Yeah.
Got the point of most of the stories across. It wasn't too bad. So we'll start with let's get this out of the way with the women's championship match. Singapore Kane on a pole match between Alexa Bliss and Bayley. and well, I mean, someone
Well,
else take the lead on this.
I didn't think there was any need to pretend they haven't hired back Vince Russo. I think that was a bit underhanded of them. It's just fucking stupid. How can you have an item on a pole match in the 21st century in the modern era?
I don't think it's the stipulation that I've got a problem with. It was the actual booking and the structure of the match. It was just for first of all, they gave them 5 minutes, which I'm sorry, I thought we were in 2017. I thought women got more than that nowadays. But then on top of that, it was what they did with the 5 minutes, and it was just like, so the first thing that happened was Alexa Bliss just like motioned to Bayley. It's like, go on and grab the kendo stick, like go on, and then
Like an idiot.
Bayley just went, yeah, all right then, and then tagged her from behind. Just like,
Well,
I'm sorry, how long's this been going on for? And do you want to trust the heel? Okay.
what kind-hearted soul letting me going to get
Oh,
this
fuck
kendo
yes,
stick?
thanks, mate.
Generous.
I know they're trying to book Bayley as like basically a 12-year-old, but there's no need to make her as dumb as one.
Exactly. It was a bit insulting.
It's
especially
just stupid.
especially when you consider like she has been in some of like the best matches of the past 2 years in NXT.
Absolutely.
Like in throughout the entire WWE, she's been amazing, and they go and book her like this. And then there was a couple bit more like, you know, Bayley got the kendo stick, ran around after Bliss got back in the ring, and then finally jumped her, and then they did one spot where they set up the kendo stick and she propped up the kendo stick in the corner, and then through like all the shenanigans, and then Bayley kind of like fell into it head first. It's like, I don't. If that was a steel chair, it would kind of make sense. But
It's a bit of wood.
it's a bit of it's about a
An inch.
2-inch
Yeah.
thick.
It would be
It's a-
more of a minor convenience than an actual knock you out.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
ooh,
And she kind of
ooh,
like,
that
but
might
it's the
leave
fact
a
that
mark.
like it's also that thin that
Wouldn't it
as
just
you're
bend?
going towards it, you've got time. You can twist your head so it hits your shoulder, not your head, which is a bit more. And she went full on face into it. It was just.
It's at the end of the day, it's a practice martial arts weapon. It's not like an actual sword.
Mm-hmm.
Was there only one kendo stick?
There was.
Yeah,
And
there
it was
was.
the one on the pole.
And it was off the pole after about 45 seconds.
But what?
Yep.
So what if it broke? What was the plan then?
I'm sure there were more under the ring.
Probably
Well,
will.
that's stupid how there's only one. It's like
It's
it's not
just-
extreme rules. We have one kendo stick.
I don't get kendo sticks. Like, why?
You would
They
not
started
be
using.
fair.
Do you know the original
You
story
would not
behind
get
using
on
it?
just incredible.
You I don't think you might not.
I mean, I know
don't
it's an
think you-
ECW thing, but
Do you know why they started using it originally?
Sandman,
The original story was
Tommy Dreamer.
it was between them two, but the original story was it was a Singapore caning match, and the loser of a regular wrestling match got caned, which is what happened, and it's quite an iconic ECW moment
That makes
because
a bit more sense.
as the loser got caned, but then the whole story of it was that Dreamer took an unfathomable
Is this the police
amount
may
of-
have another?
yeah,
thing?
and he just got whacked, and it was basically what made Tommy Dreamer the babyface that he is. And
'Cause he
forever
got
was
fucking
because he just
battered.
got battered and just kept on taking
Well,
them.
this whole thing has been a.
And
like,
so
based
and then
on
ever since
self-harm.
then the Sandman's just started using them and they've been a staple
But
thing
this
of
whole
ECW.
Bailey booking thing has been her basically making it like Tommy Dreamer, innit?
Yeah.
Which includes losing every match. So
But it doesn't really work because Bailey's a bit different to Tommy Dreamer, and Alexa Bliss isn't
Yeah.
exactly Sandman, is she?
no, well, no.
But on the flip side to this, I kind of like it because the way that it showed Bliss as an extremely dominant person, but I felt it's kind of essential that you build up Bliss in the same in this sort of way. I like it because of the amount of attention that's put on Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Bayley because they're branded the Four Horsewomen because they're like that. Whereas Alexa Bliss was just behind them in coming up through the ranks and often gets overlooked. So I think it was quite, and like it could literally be like next week that Bayley comes back and they start putting on this, and she starts winning again. But that's fine because now that everyone's kind of seeing Alexa Bliss what she is, who is a phenomenal wrestler. That's the way I see it.
I wouldn't call her phenomenal. To me,
She's good.
She's
got
she's
issues,
no,
though.
she's
got
average. She's average at the end of the day. She's not great, and she's got pretty much the same push as Roman Reigns has got because She's the first Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah.
And she came up about 5 minutes ago.
It may seem that.
Well, it is when you compare it to the other women's talent on the roster. I don't know. I feel like it's been very, very fast, and I feel like
It has been fast.
They're going all in with Bliss at the moment, and I want to see what the payoff is. Because if it's going to be a shit 5-minute kendo stick on a pole match, then I don't think it was worth it.
No, you know what's coming next, don't you? After the segment they had on Raw last week.
Oh,
Bailey's dad on a
they did Raw last night, and Angle came out and rightly so, they trashed that. He trash talked that segment because it was bloody awful.
But
So
the thing is,
at least they've acknowledged it.
in the last year or even 6 months, they've had so many shit segments that they've had to go back the next week and go, oh yeah, that was shit. Like Old Day. Old Day was fucking awful. But then the next week they come out and go, that was awful. That's worse than going, just ignoring it and just moving on.
Yeah.
Just
Don't draw
going,
attention to
yeah,
it.
by the way, we are all shit. Sorry for that being shit. But
In
we're
case
all-
you'd forgotten,
in case
that
you'd
was
forgotten,
shit.
that was shit.
Shit.
How about we do it again a few months later?
Yeah.
Talking of repetitive things,
Okay.
just to move it on a little. Miz and Dean Ambrose. I wasn't okay with the stipulation.
That's stupid.
It was
daft.
in retrospect, it was different because it was Extreme Rules and he couldn't get disqualified. So it was a little, it was like, yeah, okay, it's still a stipulation, it's a different one. I didn't necessarily agree with it at the time when I heard it. I was like, well, that's stupid. But it didn't really matter anyway because they had a decent match. But Miz is now, Miz won and is now 7-time Intercontinental Champion.
Excellent.
First thing I heard about that is like, well, no one's going to remember him for being a good WWE champion, but at least they'll remember him for being a good IC champion.
He
I
wasn't.
agree.
He wasn't good. He was decent.
Oh, what, as IC champion, do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, especially, I think this run is. I think it's this. Okay, that maybe be clouded by the run he's on at the moment because the run he's on at the moment is the best of his career.
Yeah.
But I still think that we can look back and think, yeah, you know what? Like out of all the people who have held the IC title in the past 3 years, Miz has been the best one who's held
But
it.
it's not. He's not going to be a person to move up the card into greatness.
Never again. No.
No, probably not.
I don't know.
I don't
wouldn't
know,
put it
I
past
think
him.
it's-
With the
I
main
think-
event scene they've got now, I don't think the Miz is gonna
No.
burst through and get into that.
It's too late for him. I think.
He's reliable though.
He's reliable. Yeah.
So they've shown before that they're willing to fall back on him and push him up if they need to.
It'll depend on who he loses it to.
That's
I think,
true.
Now, because he's at that point where I think he's at more or less the glass ceiling for him.
Mhm.
It'll be interesting to see if he can go higher, but I don't think he will personally. So the only thing for him to do is to build someone else up.
That's true.
So who do you think? Who do you
I
think will be
think
next?
Jeff Hardy. I think if they're going to do another draft, say, next month in July, I reckon they might split the Hardys up, keep
Ooh.
Jeff Raw, Matt SmackDown,
Yeah, I could go with that.
and then really push Jeff.
They've been talking about
Since we're on,
Jeff Singles push.
since we're on the Hardys at the moment, I'll move on to this next point, which is the steel cage match between Cesaro and Sheamus and the Hardy Boys. Cesaro and Sheamus won. Stipulation. It was weird inside the steel cage because Jeff escaped and then got back in, but then.
Then they were
Jeff
oh, it's-
escaped,
it's
got back
broken.
in, and then both Sheamus and Cesaro escaped, but Matt Hardy escaped. And they said because Jeff was still in the ring, Sheamus and Cesaro won.
Even
but
though-
Jeff had already escaped.
No, it doesn't count. Both people's feet have to be on the floor at the same time. They did make that clear. So it makes
Yeah, but they
sense.
they just went around it really in a really weird way. I feel
It just seemed strange, an odd decision to have Jeff escape and then get back. I can understand why they did it for the big whisper in the wind off the cage.
Yeah.
But then when they're like, oh yeah, the Hardys have lost. It's like, that seems unfair somehow.
Yeah, but now this is what I mean. Is now that they've lost the title, that was the first thing in my mind. That was like, all right, they'll get another month out of them as a tag team. and then that's the split.
First thing in
No,
my
no,
mind was,
no.
oh, what a load of bullshit.
Yeah. It's a bit like anticlimactic for their running it to just
Yeah.
lose it at
Yeah.
Extreme Rules in a dodgy booked
Steel
cage
cage.
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, though, that might all build up to the breakup. If it's like, well, look at what we used to do as a tag team, and we've been reduced to losing to Sheamus and Cesaro at Extreme Rules. Like, it might build up that
Trying
way.
to copy sort of how they broke them up in TNA.
I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of TNA, so I don't know how it works.
Basically, Jeff broke his leg.
Alright.
Yeah, and then Matt
And then
accused him
Matt-
of being a spot monkey,
Mm.
which, with the Whisper in the Wind at the top of the cage,
Ah.
could be the start of a spot monkey storyline.
It's true. I could see that happening.
So maybe.
We shall see.
I
We
would
shall
quite
see.
like that.
I think we're giving him too much credit.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
yeah.
But, never say never.
So the next, I want to go on to the cruiserweight match, which is easily second best match of the night. I'd have said. Submission match between Neville and Aries. Amazing. Once again, they've just put on for 3 back-to-back pay-per-views. They've put on solid matches.
They are the 2 best cruiserweights.
Yeah.
Goes
It's,
without
it's
saying.
interesting to see where they go from here because like last night, Neville jumped TJP after Perkins reminded him that he owed him a title shot, and so now Neville's like, oh, now I've got to deal with you. So it'll be interesting to see whether Aries stays in the title picture. I don't think he will. Now that he's got to deal with TJ Perkins,
I kind of hope he does.
I'd like to see a triple threat.
I would also like to see a triple threat. That was what I was going up to. Like, it's. I think it's what we all be okay with seeing.
Oh yeah.
It certainly keeps, as you said, the 2 best cruiserweights in the title picture. But it's letting other people have a chance to shine. Because you're saying past 3 pay-per-views they put on a great show. It also means that the past 3 pay-per-views the other cruiserweights haven't done anything. So it would be nice to bring them in and showcase the division a bit.
Yeah, and to be fair, like, it needs that. It needs
Yeah.
it needs people. It needs a match to sort of bring people into 205 Live because they're not doing anything on Raw.
No.
They're building to 205 Live. Nobody's watching 205 Live.
But that's the what they did last night was that it was it TJ Perkins versus Mustafa Ali, I think I was right. Yeah, and it was like a nothing match, but it led to 205 Live because on 205 Live tonight, Neville's getting a title shot against TJP's getting a title shot against Neville
Oh, okay.
tonight on 205 Live, so it gives people something to watch. It was a throwaway match on Raw, which within 3 hours is okay to do, which it shouldn't be, but within, because it's 3 hours, that's an okay thing to do, which then leads to more. It was a mini advertisement for something else that they've got going on.
My
on their own
my
network.
only issue with the match on the pay-per-view was that it did just seem as a big advertisement to 205 Live. As soon as the match started, Michael Cole was like, remember, this is hashtag 205 Live.
I agree.
And they had the cruiserweight on the sign. There was nothing to suggest this was part of the pay-per-view. Even if they took all the Extreme Rules things off the Titantron, and you're like, even if they put hashtag Neville versus Aries, hashtag cruiserweight title, but it was hashtag 205 Live. It was like, well, this is just what we got on Raw. Why?
It
does not feel special.
On an Extreme Rules, yeah, it felt like just an exhibition
Yeah.
as part of 205 Live, and it's like, if you're going to do that, have a network special for it. I don't agree with the whole changing the ropes, changing the mat.
That's
I don't agree with that at all. You know what?
Not in Raw. Not
It's
for
stupid.
Raw. No.
I don't agree with that at all. Like, change. You know what? Change the most arenas in America now have LEDs going around the side of the arena around the seating. Change them.
That's fine.
Fair
that
enough.
takes
Yeah.
20
Change
seconds.
them. Change them. Change the lights to purple and everybody
Yeah,
else.
because the lights on the
Keep
audience
everything
were
else
red
the
last
same.
night, so change the
Keep
lights to purple.
everyone else the same. Everything else. Keep the ropes and because it's like, oh, here come the cruiserweights. Look how good these guys are. It's like, no, just no.
Because it doesn't feel like that. Because what it feels like is, here come the cruiserweights. Look at how different this is to the rest of Raw,
Yeah.
and how inferior this is to the rest of Raw.
The problem I have with it all is it's the wrong way round. They have the Raw matches, which are building to 205 Live. But what they should be doing is having 205 Live matches
leading to Raw.
leading to Raw, because there are more eyes on Raw.
Yeah. But
More
then,
people watch Raw than are watching 205.
but then it's
And more people
but then
want the
that's a
playoffs.
slight marketing. Isn't that like a marketing tactic for more people to then buy the network?
Well, not
which is what
necessarily,
they're aiming
because if
for.
you have the main storyline happening on Raw, which there are more eyes on, not by many, but there are more eyes on Raw, they can then go, if you want to see more of this, buy the network.
Yeah.
If you're invested in this storyline, buy the network, not just go, oh, here's some cruiserweights. Nothing's really important here.
But you can also see these on our network. by
Yeah,
the way.
but you can also see them on the network, rather than going,
If you
this
can
is
be
hot
arsed.
shit, look at how good this is, this is important, buy the network
Yeah,
to see more of this.
absolutely.
The main event was the Fatal 5-Way number 1 contenders match. And Samoa Joe won!
Senor Joe?
Senor Joe! Who saw that coming?
Honduras Juan.
Who saw that coming? Did you call it?
Towards, yeah. As it got closer, yeah.
I didn't.
As he had Finn
Oh
Balor,
yeah, I was
Not quite. I reckon he's going to win it.
Finn Balor's just. Oh, okay.
No, I think the right person won. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's good. We've had Rollins in a picture with Brock as we have with Roman. Finn, I think someone said recently, I can't remember for the life of me who it was, that they might be protecting Finn.
I think
going
they're
up.
saving Finn, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good thing. Absolutely a good thing.
Finn
And
wasn't on Raw last night either.
Bray needs to have some time away from the title picture and rebuild his character because no one is intimidated by him anymore because he's lost to everyone in the month.
He lost his,
So-
he lost his own stipulation match.
Exactly. And it
What
was
does that
shit.
tell you about somebody? It
Yeah,
was
the
a
Undertaker
shit
loses his stipulation match as well. When was the last time Undertaker ever won a buried alive match?
Well, when was the last time
Undertaker around.
Undertaker needed Jinder Mahal's help to win his own stipulation match?
Touche. That's very good. But yeah.
Oh my god, it's Road Dogg.
But yeah, going forward out of the 5-way, I think is it Roman's lined up for a thing with Bray. I think.
Well, because they had Bray's like mad shit flash in the main events with Joe and Seth, so maybe they might.
that
Rollins and Wyatt.
yeah.
I'm
Rollins
okay
and
with
Wyatt.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
obviously they're just gonna leave Joe to build up to Lesnar now.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you do with Reigns? Not that it matters, like. But...
No.
He still made them look strong though.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
However, was that though? But like, I think that was that just a massive troll, even though I wasn't gonna win, because
No,
everyone
because-
doesn't go to the ring one at a time, and he just knocked them off. It's just like,
No,
just-
because even when was it Finn did a plancha to the outside, the first man up was Roman Reigns. Bam, Superman punch.
Bang, piss off.
Yeah, it's
You
like
vanilla midget.
Like Rollins did his buckle ball and Reigns, right? That's Superman.
yes,
the most
that
annoying
annoyed
thing.
the piss out of me.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I hate it.
If he'd have like gone down, then fair enough, you know, like Superman punch, but like falls down anyway. Still like.
I'd have liked him like kind of sold it a little bit. Seth had gone for like a kick or something. Roman ducks and then hits him with it. Fair play. Like you've given a little bit of a sell to the move. You're trying to take it on a little bit, and then you hit him with it. But he just kind of wandered and then whacked him out of nowhere. It's just
Bollocks.
it was crap.
A load of
It
shit.
was the worst.
But at least
part
he
of
didn't
the
win.
match.
He
Yeah.
didn't win.
He didn't win, which is
And I'm excited to see what they've got for him next. And I hope it's not just, let's piss around with him for a bit and then wait for Braun to come back. That's what I hope doesn't happen. Because I think Braun and Roman has run its course now. They've got great chemistry together.
he's not finished with them yet.
He's
Nah,
not
he's
He's not finished with them.
I think
WrestleMania 52, like we have not seen Braun in like 6 years. He's gone to TNA. You know what I mean? And then boom, I'm not finished with you yet.
what's George Plowman doing in the Impact Zone?
on that
rounds,
note, let's
man.
move on to SmackDown. Are there any other comments on Raw before we move on?
I'm
Going
excited
forward,
to see Joe versus
Joe versus
Oh,
Lesnar.
yeah.
I do think
That
it's
has-
a bit better. I do think it should be saved for SummerSlam or one of the big four, rather than just having it on. Great balls of fire, hot dingity dang!
Oh Christ!
If the
one
honky
name.
tonk man doesn't make a surprise appearance, I'm gonna flip.
I tell you, I think it's okay to do it on Great Balls of Fire because there's a potential for a rematch. At
But
one of the big
the
four.
rematch is never as good as we were saying this before.
I would like to make this, like, I think the rematch is never as good if the first match was boss.
Yeah.
If the first match was good, then like the rematch just won't live up to it. However, if you've only given people a little bit,
Shit the bed at Great Walls of Fire.
no, if it's not, you know, if they don't give,
SummerSlam
if they don't give everything away in the first match, basically,
Yeah.
if you build up an actual story,
like Okada Omega.
no, this is that was actually who we were talking about, wasn't it? Because Okada and Omega are having a rematch.
Yeah, but they didn't get everything away in the first match, so they can do a sequel. Second part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
So moving on to SmackDown Live. So we're going into Money in the Bank. It's not this weekend, it's the weekend after.
Woo!
There's only 4 matches been announced so far, which is fine. So there's the New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team belts. It's a little obvious who's winning that.
You reckon?
Yeah. New Day are definitely winning, mate.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'd be very surprised if the New Day, who are one of the biggest draws for WWE at the moment, lose.
I don't think they'll win yet.
Exactly.
Do you not think?
Because
I think-
No, I
Yeah.
reckon they're going straight in for the win.
Yeah,
it feels like it feels to me like they've
New
only,
Day in 6.
they've not really done much on SmackDown Live yet.
It's because they literally got here last week.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I think they need more time to build them up on SmackDown Live and make them legitimate competitors.
They're the New Day. They're the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions in
But
history.
it would also be kind of a slap in the face if they built the Usos up the way they have now to have them. Oh, we brought the New Day in. Fuck off, Usos.
If they have a good match, this is the thing, is like, it doesn't really matter about, like, sometimes it does matter who wins. You know, obviously the majority of the time matters who wins and who doesn't win. However, if the loser puts in a solid performance, that can still open doors for them. Literally just watched SummerSlam 92 at Wembley. Bret Hart lost, but he himself has said that match opened the door for him to become a main eventer, even though he lost. So I don't personally agree with this whole, they built him to do whatever. It's like, well, yeah, but if they put in a good performance and still lose, that may not necessarily hurt them.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
Little rant I wanted to get off my chest. I've
Alright,
had that one.
I could-
I've had that one built up
Came
for
from your ankles, that.
that felt good to get that out.
But I don't know. I really like the run the Usos are on. I think it's the best run of the career at the moment.
What I would like to see is the Fashion Police versus the New Day in a feud.
Oh,
Definitely.
yes.
Imagine the promos.
Please.
Imagine the segments.
Oh, please. Oh, do you know what?
There's only one
Needs
way
to
to
happen.
fuck it up, and that's to do it in WWE.
Well,
So,
if it means if I can see if the Usos lose the titles to the New Day and it opens up that feud, I'm okay with it.
yeah, I'd love to see that.
That would be
They're
great.
one of my favourite tag teams.
I was
That's
saying,
so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
after watching that Backlash especially and seeing the whole mock thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they were just fucking great.
Or the segment they had last week where it's like, he thinks I'm in disguise.
I've not seen it last week.
Ah no, good.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers. Someone thinks someone's in disguise.
But I mean, the really it's different and it's a comedy tag team that WWE have done really well.
Mhm.
So fair play to them, and I hope they do something with the New Day somewhere down the line.
Cool. One of the next matches they've announced is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Good stuff. Good shit.
Yeah, good.
Finally.
Fucking get in WWE.
So the competitors for this are Tamina, Natalia, Becky Lynch, Carmella, and Charlotte. What do we think of that?
I think they're missing one person. You can't have a 5-person Money in the Bank on WWE 12, can you?
Well, that's WWE 12, mate. Catch up.
I think
You still can't do
You still can't into the 17, but
the
still.
the one Cena won was a 5-man, I think. So it's been done before.
I'm not bothered about the I'm interested
It was
to see
shit.
I'm interested to see what the hell Carmella's going to do in a ladder match
Probably moonwalk for a bit.
over the
Yeah.
ladders.
James Ellsworth would pick up a ladder with her stood on top and launch it.
James Ellsworth has history pushing people off ladders.
He
You get
does.
involved.
I would really
Is that
like.
going to be his gimmick in ladder matches?
I would love to see Ellsworth win it. He just
Or like
runs
Harvey
and grabs
Rippleman
the
winning
cake.
it in like
It's someone
96.
knocks it off and Ellsworth just catches it and then the bell rings. He's like, Well, you've got the briefcase.
It's not feast or fired. It's not first person
It's
out.
not TNA.
It's not first person out of the ring and both feet to touch the floor with the briefcase wins. So whoever takes it
fucking
off.
Stupid.
Oh, they did that in
God.
they did that in an Ultimate X match. Like 2 people had the belt and then just they dropped it. And
Yeah.
Personally just caught it and he was the champion. It's like, oh, that's bullshit.
They did donate feast or fired as well because they did it. Was it Motor City Machine Guns? They both had the briefcase and they were holding it, and then I think it was like Jay Lethal just like springboarded and jumped and grabbed it. I was like, fair play, it's impressive, but it's stupid. So yeah, so that's that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm calling this now, Charlotte Flair to do a moonsault off a ladder
Absolutely.
onto everyone.
Yeah.
Fucking absolutely.
That's going to happen.
Please.
That's going to happen. There's the rematch between Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton for
Get
the
in.
WWE title.
Thank Christ.
Jinder
yes.
Mahal
Mahal,
is
Orton 2.
taking
This is what I've been dreaming of.
The rematch is always better than
The modern day Maharaja is taking it home.
I
To
think
be fair,
he is,
I
to
didn't
be
hate
fair.
their first one. It
I
was,
was-
it was
They had a
match.
good. No, they had a good match. I just.
I want to see what Orton does to one of the Singbros
Yeah.
this time.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
God, yeah.
On the ring apron.
That off a ladder.
Pile drive him. Break his neck.
Oh my god, power driver.
Just the same expression.
Yeah. So then there's. So that's happening. I'm not going. I'm just going.
I'm
I'm
actually
kinda-
quite excited.
You know what? I'm kind of excited about Jinder Mahal. I was a bit angry at first, but now that I've got past anger, I'm now in denial.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. That's why.
No, but
Embrace
it's almost old school WWF to have like a
Superhero.
regional champion. Not regional as in
Yeah, but it's
oh,
global.
like,
Doesn't
but-
denial
No,
come
no.
before anger?
I don't know.
And then it's
I'm
bargaining.
not a psychologist.
Like, please don't. I'll give you anything to take the
But
title
like,
off Jim.
like Pedro Morales or Bruno Sammartino brought in a certain audience to it. It's that kind of old
Just on a
school.
big-
He's from
Big scale.
a certain area,
Canada.
but global. Yeah, he's from
They're
Canada.
going.
So
Do you know what?
He's
They're-
going for
they
the
go with
hard
the Canadian
Calgary
mob.
audience.
They're going back to what works. And if it's working
Well,
for them and if
they
it's
don't
bringing
have-
this Indian market
If
in,
it's
then okay.
I
'cause
imagine it is.
I've enjoyed it so far. Once you get past, like, I went into Backlash thinking, if Jinder wins, I'm going to accept it. And I'm going to embrace the
he's
Maharaja.
just gonna bend over and take it.
I'm just going to take it from his lovely Indian loins. And
Off yourself.
I'm so glad that I
Jeez.
did because I've enjoyed it a lot more. If you just sit back and accept it for what it is, you actually really enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah,
Got a nice
that's the
looking
view
shirt
I
as well.
have.
Yeah, it has got a really nice looking shirt.
It's a decent
It's
shot.
got a nice back as well.
Oh, love a pimply back.
Take a look at the back.
Imagine like the WBF.
Jinder Mahal.
Oh my god, it's Jinder! Wow! Here he comes, Jinder Mahal!
Oh, I want Vince back on commentary.
Look at that mass! Ooh, look at the stripe!
Jesus. Moving on.
That's what he's doing in grill position.
And so, the only other match that they've announced is, of course, the Money in the Bank match. And the competitors are Sami Zayn, Baron
Nice.
Corbin,
Nice.
Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nakamura,
Nice.
Kevin Owens,
Nice.
and AJ Styles.
Very nice.
I
cannot bloody wait.
I've got Kevin to win.
It is.
I don't.
I think it's gonna be Styles, but I really hope it's Corbin.
No, I think it's
Yeah, I
Kevin.
hope it's Corbin.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, imagine Kevin, like, with that briefcase.
Oh yeah, actually.
Hold,
Yeah, it
like,
would
being
be.
like, listen,
That'd be
I'm coming for you.
Ooh, that'd be
Hulk
fucking
Hogan,
nice.
we coming for you.
Beep.
Beep.
Nibber.
Have you been drinking too much Beckish?
So that's all we've got for that. That's all really is to say it on SmackDown Live at this point.
Sounds good though.
Yeah,
For
I'm
what you've
excited.
read,
I'm
that's
excited.
a good sounding
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
I am excited for Money in the Bank, and they're of course the only 4 matches that have been announced so far.
I imagine we'll do predictions
Who's
when we've
US
got the full
champion?
card.
Kevin Owens.
Oh, we're only doing predictions for
no,
Big Four.
yeah.
Are we really?
Yeah, we should also mention this. At the moment, we're
What,
only
so
doing
you just
predictions.
hold the title for a
the
big
big
Oh,
one?
I think this is a bit of a fix, this
Hello,
fella.
Lesnar.
We agreed this before.
No, you
No,
didn't. No such thing.
We agreed this.
We
before.
said Big
Oh,
Four. We said
nepotism.
Big Four.
Yeah, we did say Big Four.
This is not a big four.
No, we're not. That's why I'm saying we're not doing predictions for Money in the
Oh,
Bank.
right.
Since when has this podcast been a dictatorship between you two?
Since we were the first two that were on it.
biggest grapefruit in hell.
That's familiar.
Moving on.
It's okay. I'll wait for SummerSlam
Before this goes, yeah.
for the Joe and Brock rematch, which will be better than the original.
Probably. And so we just want to round it off by talking about NXT.
Okay.
Round off the current events centre by talking about NXT. Have we all watched Take Over Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic. Fantastic show.
Oh.
It was. I can't. I'm just gonna let Croft just go nuts for a second.
Oh, mate, the fucking right. Tell you what, even Roderick Strong and Eric Young was fucking. It was all right, even though Roderick Strong's gimmick is just I'm a fella.
I have a son.
I have a son, and Eric Young has got his band of merry men. Oh, it was great.
I was very happy to see Roderick Strong, to see Sanity finally lose.
Yes, same
Very happy.
fucking belter, and after that,
to do it.
oh, and we all know what came after. UK Championship match of the year so far for me.
It has been. It was just so good to watch. There were so many near falls. Everything flowed into each other. It was just an amazing match.
My banana is ripe.
Should probably point out at this point in the podcast that Pete actually has a banana that he's eating.
I'll get
He's
to
not
it
eating it, he's been holding it for the last 15
He's
minutes.
He has.
Well,
He's been toying
I'm
with his banana.
saving it.
He's been using it as a pointing device.
He's not finished with it yet.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I got it.
Tell you what, like, that match made me very proud to be both a wrestling fan and a wrestling fan from the UK.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very, very good.
Absolutely.
I watched the special and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too impressed. I thought it was a bit bland, just a bit samey. Nothing felt special. But then that happened, and I was won
and
over
you could say it was
absolutely
perfect.
It was?
It wasn't. It
was.
wasn't. Well, yeah, it was good.
It was
really good.
as close to it as you could have gotten for that
It
entire
wasn't
weekend.
flawless.
It was
Yeah,
great.
no,
perfect.
yeah.
It was perfect.
Wow.
And then the NXT Championship match, Hideo Itami versus Bobby Roode. Do we think we're going to get a rematch for that?
Hopefully not.
I don't think it needs it. I think Itami could do with another high-profile rivalry with somebody, don't know who. But then it's time for him to get called up. I like the match, but I don't think Itami needs to be in the title picture to be big.
I turned on and like, oh, the Rude versus Itami. It's like, where'd that come from? This seems a bit random.
It's because Itami's only just come back from injury
Yeah.
again.
What I think would be very, very good, and it's just came to me. I don't know if anyone's...
Bobby Roode held the title forever.
That would be good. But I don't know if anyone saw the
That
clip.
wouldn't be good. That'd be glorious.
Ah, fuck off. I don't know if anyone saw the clip after NXT TakeOver Chicago.
Yeah, he
of
was angry as
Itami
fuck.
just kicking off big style, like
Yeah.
flipping
Oh
tails.
yeah, I saw
If
that.
they built that to a heel turn and then had him go off against Aleister Black somewhere down the line before either of them get called up, that'd be fucking really good.
I would agree with
The
that.
kicks between them two, I'd just watch them kick the shit out of each other for 10 minutes,
Yeah,
and that would
probably.
be great. 5-star match.
It would be.
That's what I hope they do with him.
And then I'm just gonna give Croft a second to prepare himself while I'm talking about this.
Women's?
Of course, the women's idiot. How did I forget
Easy.
that?
It's quite easy to forget about that one.
It wasn't the best.
Who was even in it? Asuka versus...
It was
Ruby
Asuka,
Riott.
Ruby Riott, and Nikki Gordon Cross.
Oh yeah, I
triple
do
threat.
remember watching that match.
It was okay. It wasn't the best.
The finish was shocking.
It was a bit shit, wasn't it?
Oh,
yeah,
one,
what was
2, 3.
1, 2, hit the ropes.
I've forgotten what the finish was.
Basically, Ruby Riott had a cover, I think, and then Asuka came off the ropes at 2, and the ref stalled the count to get the finish in.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
it was
that's right.
so bad. The rest of the match was okay.
It wasn't.
but
It
the
wasn't
finish
a
really
bad match.
clouded
At all. Yeah, it was. I think they're having. Are they having an elimination triple threat on NXT next week, or this? I think it's this week, something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely sure I've
When are they
seen
getting
that
to the
graphic
Asuka
somewhere.
versus all available women match?
I agree. I want to see Sapphire.
Sweet Tava!
Stop out of it. I need you come back from the baby.
Until Ember Moon comes back, I don't care about the NXT Women's Division.
Ember Moon's been cleared to come back this week.
Fantastic.
So yeah, but I think Ember Moon will be the next. I would have happily see. This is the thing is I think the only way Asuka can lose that title and be believable, the only other way, I mean, apart from being hit with Ember Moon's finisher, because they've built up how devastating that can be and can knock somebody out because it is sick, would be in a triple threat match and she isn't the one who gets pinned.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Oh.
You need Kevin Nash to come out with a cow prod.
Amazing. Now I'm going to give you a second to brace yourself.
Thank you. Need it.
It was the main event. Authors of Pain versus DIY in a ladder match. Fantastic match. If the UK match hadn't have come before it, it would have been match of the night.
Absolutely.
Super, and it was the second best match of the entire weekend. Beat everything on Extreme Rules as well. Backlash even. It was better than all of that. And then DIY looked like they were saying their goodbyes.
I'm so fucking sad, man.
And then Tommaso Ciampa turns on Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano tried to run away. Such an act of cowardice.
And so DIY have broken up.
It was heartbreaking, but it was one of the best heel turns I've seen in such a very, very long time.
I think it's because no one was really expecting it.
I certainly didn't expect it. I'd only just got into DIY the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't been following them at all. I hadn't been following NXT, to be honest, because I didn't have the network. I just got into DIY and they were my favourite tag team in all of WWE, let alone NXT. And I was absolutely devastated. And that's exactly what a good heel turn like that should do. So fair play to WWE.
See, I thought they were going to break them up like a month or so ago, maybe, earlier.
I was
and then
surprised
they didn't do it, and I thought, okay, they'll just leave it, keep them. And then it happened, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, caught everyone off guard. So going out from that is Gargano's is kayfabe injured. Is he actually injured? Gargano's not actually injured, is he?
I don't think so.
Ciampa is actually.
Yeah, Ciampa
And going to be out for quite a while. I assume you know.
Not sure specifically.
So Ciampa's out for ages.
Why did you throw him under the bus there, King?
And,
Sure, you know this one, Pete.
You're my go-to person on this stuff.
Shit changes.
I would really like to see Ciampa, obviously he's going off for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see him come back and get a little heel singles run on NXT when he comes back.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to come back within. And essentially, I think it would work really, really, really well if NXT champion when he comes back is a face.
Yes.
Which, given the run of things, is likely. Given that whoever beats Rude is going to probably be face, and then he can come back, beat them, and it rolls on from there. The only other point I've got on the last bit of the card is who do you think's next from NXT to be called up?
Probably Almas.
I would agree. I think Almas is ready to go up.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was saying this about 2 months ago when they were doing the Superstar Shake-Up, so it's anyone's guess. But yeah, I think Almas would be a good one. I think there's a lot of room for him on either SmackDown or Raw.
I don't think there's many people at the moment who could be called up, really. Almas fits in nicely to a mid-card scenario, maybe on Raw, I'd say.
Tommy?
Possibly.
Where do you think he'd fit in?
Probably SmackDown if they're keeping him face.
I do Almas SmackDown, Tommy Raw.
That's a good shout, actually.
Yeah. I try to keep Itami and Shinsuke separate.
Because they've only just done like Elias Sampson on Raw out of nowhere. So I feel like they, I don't know, might do a similar thing with Almas on SmackDown.
Yeah, just having him called straight up.
Yeah.
Just like Apollo Crews after WrestleMania. It's like, hang on a minute.
There you are.
What's he doing?
So you want to keep Shinsuke and Itami separate?
I would, yeah.
As we all know, we can only have one jab per show.
No, it's not that.
I'm always joking.
But it's just, I
agree. I don't think you need two wrestlers of that style on the same show because they're going to clash with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that's all we've got time for on the current events centre this time around. And so, from everyone at A Few Good Marks and your new predictions champion, we'll see you next time.
Wanker!
Scripted!
choreographed.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
What?
Fuck you.